took off the Birkin bag.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Mac Jones. There were no problems for him last week, going over 350 passing yards. It's the Mounties and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Toronto Mounties and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Meanwhile, for our visitors from north of the border, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Take it in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
First carry for James Conner. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Parker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing Jones. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 5 catches, 66 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll dump this one off to Conner. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. It's complete to Parker, left side. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now. Toronto in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Mounties post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's Myers again with another catch. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw here. That's caught by Myers. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Here's 2nd and 8. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jacoby Myers from 8 yards out. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
From the 27, Jones. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he's in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. Now the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jones throw complete there to Berrios. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 33. A good pickup there, a 22. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 30 on second down, Jones, and he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Jones now on third down. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Myers. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Tiger.
He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protecting himself as best he could while completing the play.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown! Jacoby Myers, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. One final go for this offense here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman. And our message received here, no need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. First down, and they go back to Harris. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run again with Harris. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And now with the play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Grant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jakeem Grant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need...
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jones. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Jones to throw on third down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Deion Jones in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's fourth and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
And on now is the punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable for Grant. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
They go play action here on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jonnu Smith, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? Throwing touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Jonnu Smith, the big tight end, who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third. Back now here on EA Sports, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here's Jones on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed a push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Now a first down carry for Harris. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Harris will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the...
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's their quarterback, scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Falcons are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead 4th quarter they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Toronto's offense ready to take over. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now Jones on first down. Over the middle, he gets it to Barrios. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 22, Jones. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the draw, counter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. He gets it to Humphreys. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. And able to connect with Barrios. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Braxton Barrios from 4 yards out. And the Mounties are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So that drive goes 8 plays. So out come the Falcons now. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And complete to Drake London. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Ready?
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Continuing to keep their foot on the gas, and it looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long. When they throw the football, they're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw that they make. And there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun that you just talked about.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw again. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Falcons are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditional is not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Falcons, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for our visitors, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.